From Does Size Matter? We got another RV review for you today. We are going to be doing the NuCamp Tab 400. A little bit different though, because the last one we showed you was the solo floor plan, and this is not. This is just their regular floor plan, and they're a bit different. Some of you have asked about that, so that's why we wanted to find one and film it for you so that you can see the differences. So we are at the Travelland RV Supercenter on the Langley Bypass in British Columbia, and they are running out of these. In fact, in the last 4 days, they have sold 73 RVs. Now that not all tabs, but they've been going through these like crazy. So just remember, as always, everything we're telling you based on mine and Corey's research, the way we use an RV, and our personal opinions. So take that for what you think. And then if there's any owners out there who have towed these things or used them and have more information, please share that in the comments, because it helps everybody out. And we'll also include the link to the resource that we use, the RV reviews, and you can use that too, Unbiased, lots of different manufacturers in there. So we encourage you to use that. And without further ado, let's get started on this beauty. Now, you know how it is at an RV dealership. They've got these things placed in all different places, and this particular one is right out on the road because everybody wants to see it. So it's noisy. That's what happens when you have something popular. So we've got the Boondock package on this Tab 400, and there are different features that go with it. One being that they have racks up front that you can put more stuff on and all of that. And I think you can even get a bigger one. Then you've got your nice little checkerboard storage area. You get one propane tank, and you can put your batteries in here as well. So that's kind of nice. The hitch is a windy one. So that tells you, you know, about weight and things like that. So sorry, but that wonder caught my eye as it drove by. I get distracted at an RV place. So anyways, you do have to wind that up, but that's okay. Not a big deal. All right, I'm going to talk fast because the traffic is racing by and it's loud, but I'll tell you more when we get to the other side. Awesome round acrylic windows. AC vents from here. Down here is your sewage drain and your black and your gray. And the other thing I want to point out is that you do get the stabilizer jacks here, and these are manual. That's your fridge. And here's your wet bay, light, how to do it, turn all of the things so that you can hook up at a post or hook up at home or whatever, shut off valves, outdoor shower, fills, cable, it's all there. And they just have these interesting little latch things. This is for your Aldi system. We'll show you more about that. Come around back. Just the shape of these trailers is cool, I gotta say. And then you get that cool and extremely beautiful acrylic window from the inside. It's so lovely, I can't wait to show it to you. Come this way where it's quieter. Whew! Whew, right? Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh. This is all storage. It's pretty decent storage for this size of a trailer, right? Don't forget, this is a smaller, lighter trailer, but you're going to have maybe an SUV or a pickup, and then you're going to have more storage space in there, right? The other cool thing about the NuCamp Tab 400s is that they come in a lot of different cool colors. This particular one has the black trim and the white sidewall in the Tempest graphics. But I mean, they come in red and blue and a whole bunch of other colors too. Not so much the sidewalls, but the graphics can change up and the trim colors can change up. So just another choice for you. Let's talk about these tires because they're part of the Boondock package. And they are just a little more aggressive Rainier ST. Let's see, oh, down here. They're under this. This is actually a good idea, right? Nobody can steal your trailer. They are an ST235/75R15. So the 15 is the bigger tire that comes on the Boondock package. As well, I couldn't see it up there to show you, but there's also a flexible solar panel up there. Outdoor electricity, more great windows, another one here, a very cool one in the door. I love that. And then this step is also part of the Boondock package. Oh, and so is this handle up here by the door. It even says Boondock. And then, don't you love the shape of the door? That makes it very cool. And there's a light above it as well. It's not a friction door or anything, but it has this little puck here that goes into this little space, and that's what holds the door in place when you're parked. The inside of the door is they're using every little bit of space, right? So you've got a garbage can here, you've got a window cover there, you've got some things you could put whatever, your fire extinguisher right there and handy. It's all pretty nice. Let's go inside and see how it's different. Here we are in the Tab 400. I just wanted to show you this, that they have this great full screen door. I love those. Very nice. So let's shut the door. And I can show you other things. Very unique dinette. I like the shape of it. The cushions are nice. This is called this gray side here. This is a gray, and these cushions are an anchor for decor. That's what they're called. I love these circular windows. They're so cool, and they do have blinds to cover them up. This is the gorgeous acrylic window. That's huge, and I just love it. I'll show you how it opens. Oh yeah, you have to push the button. You just push the window out and you tighten these little screws like so. Now this is open, so although that's wonderful airflow, it's also a bug catcher, but you've got this, so you can put that down. If you want it to be a nighttime thing, you do that, or you could do it half and half. It's really quite versatile, and I love it, and it's good. And these windows are just plain old fantastic. So, to put them down, we lose. What was that? Okay, so there's a manual up there, and it's saying low battery, and it's screaming at the top of its lungs at us, which is unfortunate. We're not going to try and use any battery stuff. So please don't scream at me. So back to putting this down, you just slide those down into their little spaces to lock them in place, and it's good. So the other thing, you've got some storage space all through here and onto the sides. There is a light here, and let me see what else I can tell you. Oh, down here, this is where that AC is. I know that's it's been a topic that's been discussed a lot about the tabs because they moved it around, I guess, but it is there, and this is where you can service it from. You can also see there's some ducting here for heat because the tab uses the Aldi boiler type system for air heat and water heat. And you can go look at the construction video to learn more about that system. But the Aldi also it's a radiant heat that can come through all of these kinds of little openings in the trailer. So that's interesting too. You also get electrical plug and USB and 12 volt right here. This, in order to make down, you just bend this and pull it down and it sits in place, and there's a cushion for that. So this is quite a versatile, busy little area. But now I want to show you more about the kitchen. What I really like about this kitchen is the roundedness of it. It's very, I don't know, unique and special, and I like that. You get this round sink, which is quite a deep sink, and I like that. The tap just pops up like that. Fold it back down. Then you get this storage here, which is quite big. I mean, not only are the rounded doors cool, but there's quite a bit of storage in there. And then the handles just lock in place like that. So moving back, another huge acrylic window, shades, everything work the same. There's electrical here, there's LED lighting there. There's a teeny little microwave up here, and it is small and it's a bit high, but it's here. This is a small trailer, right? You also get some storage up there. And there's more storage here. It's just not doored. It just has this little sill, which I get it. It holds everything in there and it's not falling out, but I also think I would get stuff lost in there. Moving down, or let's go to the stove first. And this countertop. What I'm noticing about the countertop, this is a laminate countertop and it does have a trim on it, and there is a seam. This is a 2-burner Dometic stove. It's quite spacious and I like it. And then when we move down, so this is quite a big, yeah, this is quite a big drawer. And then another one. Nice construction on these two. And then over to here, what do we get? More storage. Nice. And then a drawer. That's nice too. And so this is kind of where the floor plan starts to change compared to the Solo. So this is the cushion for that front bed for when you make it up. What's different about this floor plan is that you get a made-up bed. And I think a lot of people like that. People have asked about it. So this has got a Froley bed system, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's also got 3 separate cushions, and at first I was kind of like, why? But the reason is, if we move this cushion, you can see the Froley bed system here. So it's kind of like they're springs, and then you can lift this and there's storage. Wow, how cool is that? So get your cushion back in place and you've got lots of sleeping room. So I'll show you how big it is by laying in here. See? It's pretty spacious bed. I mean, Corey'd make me sleep on this side. But you know what I love is this. And this is that window I was trying to show you from outside. So first of all, it opens and has the same kind of blind system. This is massive. It's beautiful. You can lay in bed and see outside. Like it's gosh, that probably sells this trailer alone. So other features, a little bit of countertop space, TV, speakers, and then over on this side, there is some overhead lighting. There's ducting, speakers, and a nightstand. How cool is that, right? And inside that nightstand is switches, electric, USB, and oh, there's a button there to control the AC. Guess that's so you don't have to get out of bed to do it, right? kind of handy. And it just is, this is very nice. So also down here is another open cabinet spot. So that's good too, I like it. And what do we have here? Another drawer, excellent. And refrigerator. So this is a two-way fridge. Anybody want to guess? Maybe four? 4 cubic feet is our guess, but we'll figure it out for you. So that's kind of cool. Some other viewers have asked me about closet space. And no, I'm not seeing a ton of closet space. I have read though that you can switch this fridge into storage space and then this can become closet space. So I guess it depends on, would you rather have the shelf or would you rather have a closet? You know, pros and cons, gives and takes. And then the one thing you don't have to compromise on in here is the bathroom, which I love that this small little trailer has. I mean, it's a wet bath, but it's actually a pretty big wet bath compared to many that I've seen. Your fixtures are here. This is a fairly nice one. You've got storage here, you've got electricity here, and I just want to caution you because there is a track that goes all the way around here for a curtain to go in, so that all of this is blocked from the water of the shower while you're in here. So then, this is what we really love. We love this. It's a sink. We have a sink in the bathroom, in a wet bath, and it's a pretty, I mean, it's not super deep, but it's a nice wide sink. The tap folds down, yet it gets out of the way when you don't need it. And if I were out here, I could use that still quite easily. And you just fold it right back up. And then over on this side, the storage just carries on. You get the very cool round window and it has the shade. You move down to a plastic foot flush toilet, but what I want to point out is that it's not that high. Many of the wet baths we've seen, you have to climb up to get on the toilet, and this is very functional, very normal feeling. You've got your toilet paper, you've got some racks in there, you've got a vent and light. Now, I think, oh no, there is a light switch in here for that light, so that's great too. So really, I find this to be quite a spacious, usable, nice wet bath. All right, the numbers on the 2021 Tab 400, not the Solo, this is the one with the made-up bed, are, I'm giving them to you in inches. The total exterior length is 219 inches, and the Boondock package adds 3 inches to that. The exterior width is 90 inches, the exterior height 104 inches. This sleeping area is 55 by 79, and that one up front is 30 by 74. Interior height 79 inches. The freshwater comes in at 30 gallons, the gray at 18 gallons, and the black is at 12 gallons. The gross vehicle weight, 3,900 pounds, and the wet tongue weight, 372 pounds. And the overall weight is increased by 29 pounds by having the Boondock package on. So remember, when you add those kinds of things, not only do you add expense, but you also add weight. And when you add weight, you don't just get to add it, it has to come from somewhere. And so that's going to change what your cargo carrying capacity is. So that is that. Then there's the all-important number. And here at the Traveland RV Super Center in Langley, the MSRP $62,882, and they're selling it today for $50,987. Now these are Canadian dollars, remember, and we'll put a currency converter in the description so that you can change that up and see what it is for you today. So if you think that's a crazy price, because I have been getting comments and stuff about that, I just want to remind you that it's you, the buyer, who dictates dictates the market. And if people didn't feel that this was an okay price, no one would buy it and the price would drop. But these are selling like crazy. So obviously for folks that this is the right size and the right weight and they can tow it with so many different vehicles and they love it and they're buying it. So it may not be the right one for you, and you might think, well, I could get something else for that same amount of money. Yeah, that's good. Go look it up. We got a whole bunch of other videos to show you too. But if this is the right one for you, I'm totally pumped and excited because it's a very cool trailer and I get why you want it. So hit the links at the end here where we can show you the construction of the Tab 400, and we'll probably give you another link to some adventure that we go on someplace, somewhere, who knows. We love having you along. Give us a like, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching.